So I'll introduce myself again. My name is Judy Miller. I do the basic training webinars. And today we're going to talk about the Infusionsoft Campaign Builder. And by the end of this webinar, you'll know how to create a campaign. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them in that question box. I will peruse and look over there every once in a while, and I'll probably be answering it during the webinar. But if there's a question that goes a little bit off the line, I will either answer you after the webinar in an email, or I'll answer it at the end of the webinar. So let's get started. I'm going to show a few slides first, and then I'll get right into the Infusionsoft campaign. Just wanted to share with you, you guys are having kind of a crazy, why isn't my screen changing? There we go. So my screen should have changed. I know you guys are having some bad weather in some places in the world right now, in the United States and all over. So I just wanted to share you, this is a picture of Arizona. It's sunset, and it was taken by my brother with an iPhone, if you can believe that. Isn't that just craziness, how good you can take pictures? But just wanted to share a little bit of sunshine and warm weather with you. And today on this webinar, we're going to be able to create a simple campaign, and I'm also going to show you how to get campaigns for free. And I like to always give you guys something for free as a special bonus for coming to the webinar with me, so I'll be adding some goodies in this webinar too. With your Infusionsoft application, you do have access to our user guide. You also have access to our tech support numbers inside the user guide. One second, I have to cough, and I don't want to do it in your ear. Sorry about that. My allergies are just crazy because we have so many things blooming right now. With our Help Center, you do have access to the user guide, access to our tech support numbers, and access to more self-help learning. So if you go to our Help Center at help.infusionsoft.com, you will notice that there is a webinar tab. And on that webinar tab, you can see links to the basic training webinars, but also links to our mastermind webinars. And our mastermind webinars will take you about 5 rungs higher than the basic training. So if you've already done these webinars and you're ready for more advanced learning, you can go to the mastermind. All the webinars are listed on the right-hand side, so you can just go in and watch them, or you can register for our webinars right there. And if you register for them, you'll get an invitation each week to join those webinars, and there's a different topic each week, and they're also held on Thursdays. Me. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Did you hear the part about the technical document that Jill's going to be sending out, that I'll be sending out to that Jill created? Okay, let me go back one slide. So this is a technical document that Jill Gangler, one of our software experts, created. It is awesome. It's amazing. You'll probably use this way, way more than you'll use anything else with Infusionsoft, even the Help Center. It goes over every single aspect of the campaign builder. I'm going to be sending you that with the recording too. With your Infusionsoft application, you have access to the Campaign Builder, and believe it or not, the Campaign Builder only takes 2 ingredients, sometimes 2 ingredients over and over and over again to create a campaign. Today we're going to talk about those ingredients and create a simple campaign, but I know it sounds simplistic, but there's only 2 ingredients that you need to build a simple campaign. The first ingredient is a goal, and a goal is what you want the contact to do. Our goal is represented by a circle, and the goal is what you want your contact to do, what you want them to reach. We have lots of different goals inside Infusionsoft. You can see a web form submitted, a landing page submitted, a tag applied, an email clicked, a product purchased. We're going to concentrate today on the web form goal, but in that technical document that I'm sending you, it goes over every single one of these goals right here. So that's going to be gold for you, that document that I'm sending. Today we're going to work on the web form submitted, but the first ingredient for a campaign is a goal. It's what you want the contact to do. Once that goal is achieved, it pushes the contact into a sequence, and a sequence is represented by a rectangle with a clock in the middle. And that sequence is where all the magic of Infusionsoft happens. This is all automated, so as soon as somebody reaches that goal, Infusionsoft pushes them into this sequence, and this is the magic of Infusionsoft right here. There's lots of cool things that can happen in this sequence. The toolbar's on the left. You can send an email. You can put in a timer. You can send another email, put in another timer, and then maybe create a task for yourself to send something and to give somebody a call, send them the first chapter of your book, send them a DVD, send them a welcome package. This all happens automated, kind of like setting it and forgetting it inside the campaign builder. The secret is a goal is connected to a sequence. And if you can remember these two ingredients, and you may have to do the pattern over and over and over again, you can build a simple campaign, and I'll show you some examples of more complex campaigns as we go along. So let me get into Infusionsoft and show you how it's done. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to write those questions in the question box, and we're going to begin. When you first open up Infusionsoft, you're going to land on the dashboard. And to get into the campaign builder, I'm simply going to hover over the Infusionsoft logo, come to the marketing section, down to campaign builder, and click it one time. You can see that I already have some campaigns in here. You may not. It may be a blank slate, but that's okay. If you notice to the right, you can get campaign templates for free. I like to call these the Betty Crocker boxed recipes. You can click on that, pick out a birthday campaign or a re-engagement campaign or a register for my event campaign, and Infusionsoft will take that campaign and install it right into your application. But it's always better in my brain and in my mind to create it first to learn the different ingredients and then go and download some free campaigns. So we're going to build one from scratch right now by clicking on this green button that says create a campaign. And when you do click on it, it opens up this box, and this box tells you to name your campaign. If you have lots of people using the campaign builder, have them put their initials before they name their campaign. But the Judy Miller rule of thumb is name your campaign which makes sense to you. Name your campaign what it is. This is going to be Get My Offers. So that's what I'm going to call it. Get My Offers. Save, and as soon as I name it, you'll notice that my canvas opens up to create my campaign. My toolbar is on the left, and if we look at this black toolbar on the top, you'll see campaigns. That will bring me back into the campaign library. Get My Offers is the name of the campaign that we're working on today. And if you move all the way over to the right, you won't have the stealth button because that's just for employees, but you'll see there's actions, and you can create a reporting widget. You can even change the name of your campaign or make a copy of it. So this is our blank canvas, and we're going to start with a goal. Every campaign begins with a goal. So I'm going to come to my goals. I just lost my mouse. I'm going to come to my goals right here, and I'm going to pick the one called web form because that's the one I said we were going to work on today. I'm going to grab it, drag it onto the canvas, and let it go just like Frozen. When I let it go, you'll notice that the blue bar on the bottom changes color. When a blue bar on the bottom changes color, it's telling you to rename it. You don't want to have all your forms named Web Form Submitted. So I'm going to change this to Offer Sign Up because that's what it is. I may put this on my website. I may put the link on Facebook. I may put the link on LinkedIn, but it's for people to sign up for my offers. So this is Offer Sign Up. I like to create my foundation first and put my ingredients in first. This is my goal. I'm going to highlight it real quick to show you. This is my goal. A goal is connected to a sequence. So I'm going to grab the sequence right here on top in my toolbar, grab the sequence, and let it go like in Frozen. The blue bar appeared. The blue bar is telling you to rename it. So I'm going to rename it Offer Delivery because that's what it is. I'm giving them the offers that they're signing up for. I have my goal, I'm highlighting it right now to show you, and I have my sequence. Now I need to connect them because they're not connected together. To connect them together, I simply hover over the goal, put my cursor right in the middle. When I do, a little green arrow appears. I'm going to grab that arrow, put it right into the sequence. Now I have my first campaign completed. The foundation is done. All my ingredients are in the bowl. There's my goal, there's my sequence, and they're connected together with an arrow. Now if I'm using Infusionsoft Shopping Cart, which I am, I want to have people sign up for offers, have them click on one of the offers, and have them actually purchase my coaching. So I'm going to come here to the goals, and I'm going to put another goal right here, connect them with the icon before, and it did turn blue, and I'm going to put bought coaching program. Now you may not be using Infusionsoft's e-commerce. You may be selling at an event, or you may be selling from a different platform. So you can just add the goal of tag applied, and as soon as you apply that tag, that person will get the product that you are giving them. And that would be putting another sequence right here. So we have our pattern, goal, sequence, goal. Now you can notice that they're all gray. Gray means not set up yet or not changed out of default. So I'm going to go into the web form first, and we're going to build out the web form. To get into the web form builder, you simply put your cursor in the middle of the web form and double click. Because we chose a web form, Infusionsoft knows to open up the web form builder. Here's our web form builder right here. It automatically defaults with first name and email. It already has that. I want to design my email right now. In order to design my email, I'm in design phase already. I'm going to come to these snippets right here. I'm going to grab the title snippet, put it right on top, and I'm going to call this Get My Amazing Offers! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. That's what they're signing up for, so I want to put in a title. In the snippets, you notice you can also put in a paragraph, so I can put in some content. I can put an image. If I'm posting this on Facebook and not on my website, I can put in my logo. And I can put in a spacer to separate my title from the label so it doesn't look so squishy. There's different fields that you can add to this depending on what you want to collect. Right now it's just first name and email. But if I come to the field snippet tab, you can see I can add phone number, a checkbox, I can add an address, etc. I don't want to ask for too much. They're just signing up for my offers. I just want to build a relationship with them. So I'm just going to ask for their first name and their email. But if I needed their last name, since name is already there, you just have to double click. This box will automatically pop up, and I can add last name too and hit save. So now on my form, I'm asking for first name, last name, and their email. I also have a title that says Get My Amazing Offers. If you click on the Format tab, you can even change the font, the size, and the color of that title. Moving further on down, you see there's a Submit button. Submit is a very generic way of saying Get My Offer, so I want to change the button. When you double-click the button builder opens up so you can see a pattern here. I'm going to change the label, and we always recommend you do, and I'm going to say Get Offers Now. Sign me up, raise my hand, save me a seat, register me now, send my offers. In fact, I like send my offers better. And I always like to put exclamation points. You can change the alignment to left, right, or center of the button. And if you click on the Advanced Styling toggle button, you'll notice that you can change the color. The background color of the button, and I'm going to change it to a pretty color. I can even make it darker or lighter with the temperature gauge to the right. I can change the font. I can make the border wider if I want to. And I can even come and change the size of my button by making it smaller or bigger. When I hit save, you'll notice that my button changed. It's a little bit wider because I changed the width of the border, and then I changed it to send my offers. Now I'm done. I'm done creating my form. I think it looks great. You can add some content if you want. You can add images if you want, but this is good enough for me because I'm going to put it on my website. So I'm going to come to the right, and there's a little button in the right that says draft. It looks like a little zipper, and I'm going to set it to ready. You don't have to be scared to set something to ready. All ready means is, hey, Infusionsoft, I changed it from default to I worked on it. You can always go in and change whatever you want to change. Ready just means that you're telling Infusionsoft you changed the default. So Sophia asked, is there a specific color if you want to change your button to a specific color? Absolutely. If you click on the button and you know your color code, you can just add it right here and it will automatically change to that color. So if you guys know your branding color codes, if your developer sent you all the codes, you can absolutely put them in here and you can match it exactly to your branding. So I set it ready. Ready just means it's taken out of default mode, and Infusionsoft knows that we did something different to it. It's not going to work. It's not magically going to go anywhere. It's just ready. The next tab moving from design over to the right is the thank you page. And the thank you page gives you the opportunity to let people know that, yes, they successfully filled out a form. You wouldn't imagine how many forms I fill out 25 times because I have no idea if it went through or not because it just resets to the form blank again. So this is your real estate to let people know what to expect, to have a little bit of fun with them, to let them know, hey, if you don't get an email, it may go in your spam folder or Gmail promotion, so you can write that in there. But it looks like this. And this is not your branding, and it's not my branding. So I'm going to come in and change it from a great company by double-clicking the banner. You can either add a new image right here, but I'm going to come in and search for my banner. And I have a cute Infusionsoft Valentine's Day one. I don't have a St. Patrick's Day one. I should have made one, but I'm going to do this. Insert update, and now you can see the banner changed. And I have the option when I click on the banner to make it smaller or make it bigger, etc. Then you'll see it says, hey, thanks for filling out the form. That's generic. I'm going to change it to, you got it. My offers are on their way. And you'll notice it says contact first name. It will automatically bring in whatever somebody puts in the first name field. Your offers are on their way, Sophie. Your offers are on your way, Jeremiah. Your offers are on their way, Tor. They'll automatically grab that first name. If you don't ask for the first name, it will just say friend. It defaults to friend. I'm going to pause for a second and let you guys take that all in. And I'm back. Can you guys hear me okay? Sophie, you can be our spokesperson. Can you hear me? Yes, perfect. The next part, it says we will contact you shortly. You can come in and change this to whatever you want. We will be sending you an email shortly. If you don't get it, please check your promotions tab. If you're working with Gmail, I'm not typing this in because it's obnoxious when I type. Hey, you should be getting your offers soon. In the meantime, watch this short, fun video about our company. Hey, you should be getting your offers soon. You know, click below to check out my Facebook tab. You can do all sorts of fun stuff here, but let them know they're going to be getting an email shortly, so they'll be ready to check it. To continue browsing, we always recommend that you change this, and it may say, check out my products. Highlight it, and then link it to your product page. I'm just going to link it to Infusionsoft, if I can type. If they click there, they'll automatically be redirected to whatever you have them linked to. The next tab going from the right, from the thank you page, is your settings tab. Your settings tab will let you be notified every time someone fills this out if you want to be notified. If you want to get an email every single time someone fills this out, you can just put your email address right here. And you have to type it right. If you have more than one person that you want to be notified, put a comma and put their email address. Every single time this form gets filled out, be it on Facebook, your website, LinkedIn, or Pinterest, whatever, you're going to be notified if you put your email address here. There's other ways to find out if someone filled it out, but this is an automatic notification if you want that. What will the email say? What will the notification say? The notification will say this, and we always recommend that you let yourself know what web form was filled out. A web form was filled out for my amazing offers. If you are getting too many notifications, like, oh my goodness, my phone is just blowing up, just take out your email address and you won't get those notifications. There's still ways to find out if people filled out the form. You just won't get a bling, bling, bling on your phone every 2 minutes. The next tab is the code tab. And just to let you know, I'll probably say it 5 times, you don't get your code until you publish your campaign. The code will not work until you publish your campaign. The code will show up, the form will show up as that default form with name, email address, and that's it if you use the code before you publish it. But I'm going to show you it now. When you click on the code tab, you'll see you have lots of different avenues to go. If you have a webmaster that's going to do this for you, hey Judy, I hired somebody and they're going to do this, put this on my website for me, awesome. Just hit the tab or the button or the box, have your webmaster do it, put in their email address, and put in your message. Hey Ashley, can you get this on my website today? Thank you, Ashley. Send the email. Your web developer will get everything they need. They do not have to go into your Infusionsoft application. They don't even have to know Infusionsoft. They're going to get everything they need. Or you can come up and do it yourself. If you're going to do it yourself, you simply grab the code, go to your website, open up your admin page, and put that code on the specific page where you want that form to appear. Publish it on your website, the form will appear automatically. If you don't have a website yet, well, Judy, that's great, but I don't have a website yet. I'm just starting out, and I'm just going to run Facebook ads, or I'm just going to run pay-per-click ads on Google. So what do I do now? Awesome. Come here and use our hosted version. There's 2 different ones. There's one that has a 7 FD25A6 at the end of it, and there's also a pretty one that you can edit. Get my amazing offers. And you can change the ending to your URL. That's the only difference. You just grab it, and on the Facebook ad where it says where would you like them to land or what URL would you like them to, to fill out, you just grab that URL and pop it. Doing Google AdWords, doing Google pay-per-click, where would you like to send them to fill out the form? You just grab that URL. That's it. Let's go back to our sequence, and you'll notice now that our goal is kind of green with gray stripes through it. That means it's ready. It's not published. It's not going to magically work now. It's just out of default. When we double-click the web form builder opened up. Now we're going to build out the sequence. And when we double-click the middle of the sequence builder opens up. And that green start button is saying to you, what do you want to automatically happen next? You may be sleeping. You may be doing an event. Somebody filled out a form on your website. What do you want to automatically happen next? You just have to set it and forget it. If you've worked with Infusionsoft or gone to any of the other webinars, you'll know that we always recommend that you tag people so you know what list they belong to. So I want to tag them. The tag I want to give them is offer sign up. You can notice that it's gray, so I'm going to double click the tag. And when I double click the tag builder opens up, and I'm going to call this offer sign up list. I already have the tag created. Hit save. As soon as I put that tag in, it turns green with stripes, which means it's ready. Hey Judy, can we add more than one tag? I also want to know that they signed up on my website. Sure. Double click, and I can add another tag. Hit create, and now 2 tags. Now you'll notice it says apply 2 tags. If you ever forget what tags that you added there, simply double click, and those tags will appear. Now what do I want to do? Well, the start means that a form was filled out or a goal was reached. Then Infusionsoft's going to secretly and automatically put 2 tags on their contact record. I promise them that they're going to get an email immediately, so I need to get an email in there. I'm going to come to Communications, grab the email, and drop it. The arrow will automatically appear. Oh, and that black box appeared again. What does that black box, that blue box mean? It means change the name. So this email is called Send First Offer because that's what it is. This is green because I double-clicked in it and set it up. This is gray. The email's gray. I'm going to double-click it. It opens up my email builder automatically. It's pretty cool. It will bring me to the templates that Infusionsoft has already created. I'm going to go to My Templates because I already created a welcome email in here. I'm going to scroll down and find my welcome email. Here it is. Use template and hit ready. I can come in and change whatever I want. There you go. When you're writing, think of the way you talk to that person. If they asked you for information or if they asked you for an offer, what would you say? Well, my first offer is, and then get your email ready, set it ready, go back to the sequence, and now you'll notice that that's green. Now what do I want to do? Well, some people may not get that email, they may not read it, or they may not purchase on the first offer. So I'm going to put in a delay timer under timers. And I'm going to add another email. I can either grab the email from the left, or I can right-click this email, make a duplicate, pop it right there, and I'll answer your question in a moment, Sophia. You'll notice there's no arrow, so I have to go to the icon before, create the arrow, and I'm going to change this to Send Offer 2. And this one's going to be 20% off. So I write down what it is so I can remember. So Sophia said, is this different than thank you email? The thank you that we created is just a pop-up. This is actually an email that will go into their email box. When they fill out the form, that thank you pops up and says, hey, great, you should be getting an email. Then they need to go to their mailbox, and this is the email they're going to get, first offer. I'm going to send another one, and I have to set up my clock. My clock is gray. When I double click it, the clock builder opens up. And I'm like, how long do I want to wait? I think I just want to wait 2 days, hit save, and then I want to send out offer number 2. The offer number 2 is gray. I need to double click it, put in offer number 2. I just copied the next one, so I'm going to put, here is offer numero dos. And I'm just playing, so I'm playing with my prospects, giving it a little bit of flair. Here's numero dos. I write in my copy, make it ready, put in my link for them to purchase, and send email number 2 is ready. Then I'm going to put another delay timer. You can have it keep on going to the right if you want. I'm going to have this one go to right to left. Double click my timer, and this time I'm going to wait 3 days. Hit save, and put in another email. I'm just going to make a duplicate of this because it's already the perfect email. Going to take the icon before, make the arrow go into the email so it's connected, and double click underneath, and there's going to be send offer 3. Offer 3 is going to be 40% off. Double click my email. This time I'm going to be a little bit sillier, and I'm going to put number 3. And they're going to go, what? First she did it in Spanish, then she put number, and she wrote out the number, and now she put the number 3. So shaking it up a little bit, set it ready, back here. I'm going to do a 4th email, change my timer, and I'm going to wait a week this time. If they don't purchase, I'm going to wait a week. And then I'm going to give them the final offer. And I'm not going to have this one ready yet because I want to show you that you can make campaigns and not have everything ready. Put a delay timer in here. And this one I'm going to wait 2 weeks. So I may be having them sit here because I may want to put another offer in there sometime. So here's the flow. They fill out the form. The thank you page pops up. They secretly get 2 tags on their contact record, and they get the first offer. 2 days later, if they don't buy, they get the second offer. 3 days later, if they don't buy, they get the third offer, and a week later, they're going to get the final offer, and then they're going to sit here for 2 weeks. If I want to send something else, I can. So I'm going to set my sequence ready by coming over to draft, setting it ready, and I'm going to go back to my campaign, and you'll notice green, ready, and now I'm going to set up my shopping cart. I already have it set, the e-commerce set up. I'm going to double click my shopping cart. It's any purchase because I only have one product, and hit save. Everything is green. Everything is ready. I'm ready to publish my campaign. Hit the publish button, and Infusionsoft will put on little baby binoculars, and it will check out that campaign. The greatest part is right here, the last checkbox. Campaign passes functional inspection. Yes, that means that everything we created in there is going to work as it's set up. Yep, there's one element marked as not ready, and yep, there's emails that aren't personalized that don't say, hi, Sophie, but that's okay. It's going to pass functional inspection so I can test it out and try it out. So I'm going to hit the publish button. And you'll notice when I hit that, Infusionsoft changes color and a different screen appears. This is your reporting screen, and everything turns dark emerald green, like we made it to Oz. We're there. So let's test it out. In the document that I'm going to send you with the bonus document with the technical writing, it goes over this reporting page, so we're not going to go over it. We're going to go back to edit. It's right to the left of our publish button. You'll notice everything is emerald green. Emerald green means it's published. I want to test it out, so I'm going to double click the form and I'm going to test it out. I can either hit this little test button right here and do Judy Miller, or I can come to my code and use the hosted version, and that's what I'm going to do. When you click on the hosted version, you get the form, and I'm going to fill it out. And I'm going to spell my name different so you can see it work. I'm going to put AAA Judy Miller and my email address. Send my offers. If you notice, the thank you page opened up and said, you got it. My offers are on their way. AAA Judy. Whatever I typed in that field is going to show up. If I click on check out my products, it's going to go to Infusionsoft.com because that's where I sent it. So I know that that part worked. Yes. Now I want to go into Infusionsoft, so I'm going to open up another Infusionsoft window. And I want to check for that person. Here's AAA Judy, so we know it worked. They got put into the campaign. Open up Judy Miller's contact record, and I should have 2 tags added. Website opt-in, added on the 16th. It worked. Great deals list. How come it didn't? Oh, here it is. Offer sign-up list. I already had that tag, so Infusionsoft's not going to give me that tag again because I already had that tag. I already did it. So there's tag number 1, tag number 2. If I just filled out the form and I didn't have that tag, it would automatically put on website opt-in and offer sign-up. But I already have the tag, so Infusionsoft will never give you the same tag again. If you scroll down and we click on the campaign button right in the middle, you'll see that I signed up for an offer on March 16th. I got 2 tags applied on March 16th. Really, they just applied 1 because I already had one, and it already sent out my first offer at 10:33. This all happened immediately. If you scroll down further, you'll see upcoming campaign items. On the 20th, it's going to send me offer 20%. On the 23rd, offer 40%, and then it's going to wait and send me the next one, but the next email's not ready, so it's not showing up here. Now, I bet you're thinking, Judy, that's awesome. But what happens if somebody buys on offer 1? In 2 days, are they going to get offer 2 and 3 days later get offer 3? Because that will be terrible. They paid full price on offer 1. Offer 2's giving them a 20% discount, and they are going to be as mad as a rattlesnake if they get that 20% discount and they're going to ask for a refund. Let me show you how you're protected. You know, they say, Apple has an app for that. Well, Infusionsoft has a solution for that. I'm going to go into my campaign, and you'll notice I'm going to make it bigger. Inside this sequence, there's a little blue flag, and that blue flag is not political. It's a blue flag that's protecting you. If you click on the flag, that was my joke for the day. If you click on the flag, this button appears, and it says to Infusionsoft, hey, Infusionsoft, when they reach the next goal, whatever it may be, please stop this immediately. It automatically resets to stop this immediately and send them further on down the funnel. I'm sure you've heard that before. Please, Infusionsoft, do not send them the 20%, the 30%, and the 40% off. Move them further on down the funnel. Take them on the path of whatever happens next. Whatever happens next may be another sequence that I need to connect that says deliver product. There we go. If they have a successful sale, it will automatically stop whatever in offer delivery, and it will send them to deliver product automatically because of that flag. If you notice when I click the flag, there's another one called run until completed. Well, Judy, why would I ever want to do run until completed? Let me give you an example. Clicked on free pass, and this is 5 basic yoga poses. So they sign up here for my 5 basic yoga poses. They get an email every day for 5 days with the 5 basic yoga poses. They click on the free pass, and this delivers free pass. So it doesn't matter if they click on the free pass, they reach the next goal. I want them to get those 5 yoga poses because I promised them the 5 yoga poses. If I promise something, I need to deliver on it. Even if they click the link, hey, Infusionsoft, please just run this until completed. Send them the 5 basic poses. When they get the pass, I'll send them information in here and maybe they'll buy a subscription. But for the most part, we want it to stop immediately when they reach the next goal. Some people are saying, hey, Judy, I have 3 different products. Awesome. Here's product 1. Here's product 2. Here's product 3. Product 1 gets delivered one way, product 2 gets delivered, and product 3 gets delivered. Have to make my arrows. Take my sequence, and whatever button they decide, whatever buy now button they decide to push and they purchase, they'll either get this product, or this product, based on whatever button they push inside the sequence. I'm sure the other thing that you're probably thinking is, hey, Judy, I went to an event last week. I had 5 people sign up for my offers, but I didn't have my campaign made yet. I don't want them to have to go to my website because they already gave me their email address. I already added them to Infusionsoft. Can I just put them in this sequence? Can I just add them to this campaign? Yes, you can. Let me show you how. I'm going to go to my contacts. I'm going to check off the people that came to my event that I already added to Infusionsoft that I want to add to the campaign. Check their names, or if you want to check everybody, just hit the box on top. Come to Actions, all the way down to the almost bottom where it says Start, Stop a Campaign, and click it one time. It says, hey, Judy, you have 6 items or 6 results. What do you want to do with them? I want to start them in the campaign Get My Offers and the sequence Offer Delivery. As soon as I hit Process Action, Infusionsoft's going to scoop up those people, drop them in the campaign just like that. So they don't have to fill out the form. You don't have to add them in the form. It will automatically drop them into that campaign just like that. So I'm going to go over a few more slides and then I'll get to your questions. I'm going to send this out to you. Gray means not ready. Light green with stripes means ready. Actually, this is in the PDF that I'm sending, and emerald green means published. I want you to buckle your seatbelts because this may freak you out a bit, but this is a real campaign right here. It's a real campaign made for a real customer, but I want to put it under a microscope and show it to you. It's just a goal that goes to a sequence, and when they reach the next goal, it takes everything out from the left and pushes them to the right to the next sequence. If they reach the next goal, they go to the next sequence and reach the next goal. Everything on the left stops and it moves everybody over to the right. How do I know that? Because of that little flag right there in those sequences. It's saying, hey, Infusionsoft, when they reach the next goal, stop, move forward. Remember this one thing, and I'm keeping the warm theme so that you guys can stay nice and warm. Your simple one campaign is more important and better than your complex none campaign. Everyone tries to do what's on the right before testing out what's on the left. The left is going to give you confidence. It's going to make you feel like, hey, this works, I can do it. Because all that's on the right is a goal that pushes to a sequence, that pushes to a goal, that pushes to a sequence. And it stops everything on the left, and you notice that because of that little flag. If you build out what's on the right first, and you practice, and you test it out, and you go, oh my gosh, this is so cool, it works, you're going to get to what's on the right, because all that's on the right is the ingredients in a pattern over and over and over again. There's other stuff in there, and you can learn more about that as you go along. You can do it because you're the expert of your business. Sophia, Rhonda, Jeremiah, Tor, you guys know what you're doing. I'm not the expert of your business. You just have to go build it out by following those simple steps, and you can create a campaign. So my challenge to you is get inside Infusionsoft. Schedule 15 minutes a day on your calendar. Get in there and build out a simple campaign. We have people do it before they even meet with their coach, and then their coach shows them how to sexy it out a little bit and make it even more complex. Create and automate with the builder, publish it, put yourself in the campaign and test it out and see the magic happen. Then add to it. You can do it. Every time you add to the campaign, you do have to republish it or it will not take on that look and feel. My email address is basictraining@infusionsoft.com. If you send me a link, I'll register for it and see how it goes. So test it out, see the magic happen. And let's go to questions. So Sophia said, is this different than the thank you email? Yes, so let me show you that again. That's Cabo San Lucas. That's my favorite screensaver ever. Let me find my mouse. This form, when you design it, you design a thank you page. The thank you page is what pops up after they fill out the form. The email is what gets sent to them automatically after they fill out the form. The email comes from Infusionsoft. So Ashley said, so what if they purchase between the second and the third? Do they exit the sequence upon purchase? They do, Ashley. You figured it out before I even told you that. That blue flag is your safe fail. It's saying as soon as they reach the next goal, move them. So Jeremiah said, do you have a free downloadable ebook offer that you could show? Well, I don't, but I can show you it real quick. This is offer sign up. This is ebook sign up. This is deliver ebook. It's not a purchase anymore. It's a email clicked where they downloaded the ebook. Just getting rid of these. Wow, what did you think? And offers. So they fill out this form to sign up for the ebook. Inside this sequence, you deliver the ebook. So the tags would be ebook sign up. Instead of first offer, it's first try, deliver, ebook. And I spelled deliver wrong, but that's okay. That's weird. I turned off my phone calls. Sorry guys, I turned off my phone calls and it still brought up my phone calls. In here, I can either do click here to deliver the ebook and deliver it right here. And this is in the email builder, file download. And what I want to give them is the 5 fun ideas, insert link. Or I can add a buy now, a button. Trying to add the button. The button is get ebook now. Change the color of the button because I don't like the color gray. Change it to pretty blue. And add the ebook right here. URL. Actually, it's a file download. I want to send my ideas. And now that's in the email. This would be second try. This would be third try. Back to the sequence. If they download the book, they go into this sequence, which we would tag them that they downloaded the book, the ebook, and then we might wait a week or however long you think it's going to take them to read that ebook. So we might wait a week. And then we're going to send them, hey, what did you think? Did you like the ebook? Did you get some great ideas? Hey, here's a workbook that goes along with it. Here's a second chapter to the ebook. Give them more value, and then maybe a week later, give them their offer. So I hope that that makes sense, Jeremiah. Russ asked, once again, you have to publish the campaign before you can copy the code to your website. Yes. Once you publish the campaign, you can move it to your website. If you don't publish the campaign, if you don't publish it, when you grab the code and someone clicks on the link, it's going to look just like that. And people call tech support all the time going, oh my gosh, I made this great web form. It has colors and flowers and lots of content and lots of fields. And when I put it on my website, it looks like this. How come it doesn't work? I spent so much time designing it. You have to publish it first before you get the code. Jeremiah said, does Infusionsoft offer an option for customers to visit a landing page to complete a form and fill it out and download? Yes. So instead of a web form, so if you don't have a website, I keep losing my mouse for some reason. It's really weird. There it is. So if you want to use a landing page instead of a web form, instead of using a web form, use a landing page. When you double click it, the landing page builder opens up because that's the goal you chose. And then of course we're going to get rid of this logo and you're going to change it to Fun Times High. Put in your information and the code will be the link to your landing page. Great questions, guys. So you use a landing page if you're doing a maybe a Facebook ad too or a Google pay-per-click ad. So I'm going to be sending you the recording. I also want to let you know that when you get the recording, you're going to have access to my YouTube channel. Once you're in that YouTube channel, there's a more intense 6-minute how to create a web form. There's also how to get a web form on your website. That's only 4 minutes long. How to create a banner, the blueprint for marketing on how you can go in there and blueprint what you're going to do. There's tons and tons of stuff in there. There's about 12 videos. You can watch those anytime. You have access to that. You also have access to our free tech support, access to our chat by coming into our help center. Let me get out of the campaign builder. Right here you have access to our chat. And on that YouTube channel we have our 3 webinars from this week, Manage Contacts, Create Email Templates, and also the campaign builder from this week. So thank you for joining me. Doesn't look like there's any more questions, so I either did a really good job or you guys are just clocked out and I talk too much. Is this a 3-part webinar? It kind of is, Evan. It's the same ones next week. We have Manage Contacts on Tuesday that shows you about the CRM. Then the second one is the email builder that shows you how to make an email and how to send off a broadcast. And the third one is the campaign builder. We do have other webinars that you can go to our help center and take a look at. And if you are not added to our Small Business Success Academy, let me know by saying I'm not or I want in. If you write I want in and just the answer, I will add you to that. I'll do it on Tuesday and you'll get access to our Small Business Success Academy that has lots of different educational videos in it too. Sorry, I meant, is this one next Thursday a two-part series? No, this is the same one. Every week I do the same campaign builder. But on my YouTube channel, there is a second part to the campaign builder that's called Decision Diamonds, and you'll have access to that. It's called Automating Decisions in the Campaign Builder, and that one is pre-recorded. It's one of the webinars I did that I put on the YouTube channel that you'll have access to. So I hope you guys aren't getting snow. I hope that you like the theme. I hope you have a great weekend, and thank you so much. I'm going to get off now and get this formatted so I can send it to you. You'll get it in about an hour because that's how long it takes for me to get it all situated, and you'll also get the goodies that I promised. My email address is basictraining@infusionsoft.com. You always have access to me to email me and go, Judy, I have my first campaign done. Can you take a look at it? So welcome to Infusionsoft. Thank you so much for being a customer. And I'm sure you're glad that you're not going to have to hear my voice anymore. So thanks for joining me, and make sure you get into the Infusionsoft application. Try it out. Have a great rest of the day, and bye-bye.